Well, I think it's a great honor. I think it's something very special that North American theater picks a German play and invests so much in this production. And though I have had some other productions in the US, it is not that Schimmelpfennig is some sort of big name here. So they have big trust in the text, and this is something very amazing. It's a fascinating experience to come with a text in an entirely different cultural background, and the way they did the play here is so intense and so playful and so intelligent and so American, and it makes me very happy that it works, that I can see that the play can travel, that the play tells a story that people with other cultural backgrounds can understand and can follow, and that the play can catch people, even here. That's a brilliant decision. When we had the Golden Dragon in London, they took an all Caucasian cast, all white, which was also very interesting, but of course it raises questions. The two versions, either the ethnical mixed group or the all white group, are possible. I think this decision is very appropriate in terms of American society. It tells more than the play itself can tell about immigration and about multicultural society. So I think it worked very well, and of course it is terrifying if you see the young Asian actress who plays a white man who is ill-treating a young Asian woman. So it hurts in a way. But it makes it even more intense. Well, the big question, very hard to answer because you can't generalize America. I have been to San Francisco, to Los Angeles. I've been living in Big Sur for about a year, and I know New York, and I don't know anything in the middle, so I can't really say that I know anything about America. It's always a fascinating country, and and sometimes it's scary. The well-known contrasts of very rich people and a sort of very wealthy society, and you can see the dark side of it as well. You just have to walk through the streets here. Well, you can see these people, that they have some special sort of concentration, because they're hard in the free market, and the market is very huge, and so the fight for survival is very, very difficult for the actors. So they work under very difficult conditions, and they don't make very much money with that. So what you can see with that is everybody is very, very concentrated, that there's a special feeling of good atmosphere because everybody is trying to work in a very constructive way. Sometimes in German theater you can see people spoiled by the system who are sort of destructive, and they even think that it's sort of sexy to be so. So that's a big difference. You're having the ensemble theater in Germany is much more protected. It has good sides, but it also has bad sides. The American market is very cruel, but it pushes people to work in a very, very concentrated way. I don't know. I just always did. For some reason, I've always been thinking in some sort of theatrical fantasy. In a way, when I see people, when I observe people, when I catch little pieces of a conversation somebody has on the street, I immediately turn that into some sort of theatrical fantasy. I don't know, it just happens. Something I can't help. Yeah, I always have quite a lot of projects parallelly. Right now I'm writing, in fact I'm writing a novel, first time, and but I am going to start rehearsals in Vienna in December, so I'm going back into production. That means back into rehearsals, which is always a entirely different thing when you get out of your little closet, out of the silence, and go back to the hysteria of theater.